Okay, let me show you how you build a simple wipe effect in Wire. It's really quite simple. You start with two textures. And the easiest way I think, if I think about a gradient, is think about black and white. So black will be the bottom layer, white will be the top layer. And the way to do this is to use a gradient, or there's multiple ways, but the simplest way to show you how it works is to use a gradient. Take a mask, take another mask, and this gradient is, we want to move the gradient. The easiest way to do that is just use a brightness. Look, if we use the brightness, it's like moving a gradient. It is like a move, very easy. So put this on the mask. And we invert one, so one will show the bottom part, one will show the top part. Now, if we move this, you see we wipe one, and on this side, it's the other way around. So now we mix them together. We could just use a simple add. This would work, look. Or you can make it a bit more fancy and use a video mixer. Crank it up, and the advantage of a video mixer is that you have the mix modes. So it's cool that you can play around with mixing, and this mix. So now you have the most easy wipe possible. And if it's halfway and you play around with the different modes, you can see that it gives a different kind of, which is quite cool to play around with. And now this is a normal horizontal or vertical, or however you call it, wipe, but of course we can make this a radial wipe visible. It should react the same way. So if we go back here, we'll see it work. So this is the most basic, easy way. So make this into a texture, and you're done. This is your plugin. Of course, you have to set it to mixer, but this is all it is. If you want to take it a little further, we could, of course. Let's take away this, and let's take away this. Let it like this. Start with a shape, a circle, sorry. Shape, circle. Okay, and we can make this circle bigger and smaller. Oh, I float in, sorry, wrong one. I float in. Okay, so it goes, but we wanted to fill the full screen, so this is too small. So we put the multiplot behind it. 3 or something. Let's see. Yep. So that's a good first start. So if we now connect this one, we should have exactly the same thing, but with a hard edge. Well, this is nice, but this is a we would like to have a sort of blur as well. We could do that as well. The easiest way, blur is very intensive on the processor, so the easiest way to do this is use a shape render. So this was a shape, now it is a texture. But you can see here, you have anti-aliasing. Right mouse button, visibility, anti-aliasing. Take another fader. Float the, let's call this one waves. And this one burst. And we'll put another multiply and correct it. Yeah, anti-aliasing. With only one, you don't see anything happening. We put in 100. You'll see it gets a little bit faded. Let's put in 2000. Now it's very faded. So now when we mix this, we can nicely change the fade and that's it actually. So if you want to play around, what you can do, for instance, is take a boolean, call this invert, and put this on the invert, but this one is already on, and this one is off. So we want to have this one connected here, but it should be on, so we'll flip the value. So now this one stays on, it's still true, and this one is false. If we flip it, you'll see what happens. Okay, so this is actually the basis of how a simple wipe effect is made. Good luck. If you have any questions, let me know. We can, of course, always make it a bit, tidy it up a bit. Don't forget to save it under a nice name and put in category mixer. And then you're good to go. Good luck. I hope you liked it. And let me know what you think.